Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is LettyRin. I am starting this new journey with YouTube. I've been wanting to do it for such a long time. For most of my friends and family that know me, you guys know that I am super friendly and bubbly, and I just love to get to know different people, and I absolutely share a lot of my experiences through Snapchat, and I feel like this is just going to be a great platform for me to do this, but to have more time to like sit down and talk about different types of topics. I don't want my channel to just be about makeup and hair and clothing and beauty and all that. Like, I want it to be about real life things, you know, everyday life experiences, whether it's online dating or, you know, friendship advice or just work. Anything. I mean, I work retail, so I know we all have some pretty awesome stories, some pretty great stories. I just kind of want to put myself out there and put that little bit of me out there in the world. I love traveling. I love about to restart. I had done this veggie plant-based type of diet, and I want to restart it. I definitely have been gaining some weight back, and I also want to record about that. I want to record things that will help people. I want to just be someone or that you can turn to, you know what I mean? Sometimes I know for myself, when I go online and I, you know, research YouTube channel or YouTube tutorials or, you know, plant-based stuff or, you know, dieting and all kinds of stuff or workout videos, like, it really de-stresses you. And for me right now, sharing, you know, how I get ready in the morning and telling you guys a little bit of my experiences has also been therapeutic for me. So I know that there's a lot of people out there that turn to YouTube just to kind of distress themselves. Well, I would love to be that person that you can search for if you want to have a good laugh, or if you want to just, you know, relate to someone that's been going through the same things that you are. So this is kind of like a modern girl's world, and I just want to share my life with you guys. I want to make new friends through here. Yeah, so I would love it if you guys subscribe to my channel. Yeah, you can hit that button below, and then also turn on your notifications if you guys want to know when I post things. Again, I'm very new to this. I've never even uploaded a video, so I'm gonna try and edit as fast as possible so I can start uploading consistently. That's my goal. I had been wanting to make this since the beginning of the year. It is darn near September, and I was like, you know what, you need to get it together, get in front of your camera. Not having big expensive camera equipment isn't gonna be the reason why I don't do it. You know, I'm not doing this for money or anything like that. And I was like, you know what, you need to get it together, get in front of your camera. Not having big expensive camera equipment isn't gonna be the reason why I don't do it. You know, I'm not doing this for money or anything like that. I truly and genuinely love talking and connecting with people. So even if it's my iPad, I'm gonna use it, whatever. We'll go from there. So yeah, again, my name is LettyRin, and if you've liked what you've seen and you want to keep watching more, leave comments and let me know what kind of videos you want me to make. So like, if there are things that you want to talk about, I'm more than willing to share. You know, my life is an open book. I really am not a private, like, I'm private when it comes to certain things, but I'm an open book when it comes to sharing stories in life and all that. So yay, thank you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna get started. It's hard to keep my eyes on the lens because I'm used to kind of staring at myself. But to begin, I usually always put my hair up kind of in a little whatever bun. I went to Sephora yesterday and I picked up some stuff because let me tell you about this. So I have an iPhone 10 and my iPhone 10 has been not recognizing my face. So I went to the Apple store because that's what I was told to do from customer care on Apple's website. And let me tell you, that was a waste of my time. As you know, I live in Mount Vernon, Washington, and the nearest Apple store, because one of them is under construction, is all the way in Northgate, which is North Seattle. And I thought they were going to just give me a phone right there and then, but it turns out that that was not the case. So I felt so upset, and the only way I know to kind of bounce back from being annoyed or, you know, not having a terrible day or a terrible week is to do some retail therapy. I know that I'm not the only one out there who does that. So this isn't gonna be like a super intense tutorial. I just really want to show you how I do my makeup when I have to go to work. I work retail, so I don't beat my face up, but this is just like a everyday type of wear. And I use the Anastasia brush for their eyebrows. I think it's number 12. It no longer has a name because I've used it every freaking day since I've owned it. And then I use the Pomade. I use medium brown. Everybody does their eyebrows a little bit different, but I just kind of start right here. And then I start distributing the product. I like to have a little bit of a sharp tail. I know that some people aren't really into it, and now like the bushy brows are in style, but I had some very bushy eyebrows when I was growing up. I had a freaking unicorn or unibrow. Unicorn. So I don't, not a big fan of that. And then I just started kind of comb out the product. And then I try to follow my shape pretty closely. And today it's not really working for me. And I'm mostly gonna always be listening to The Weeknd, Drake, because they're just some of my favorite artists ever. And yeah. So I slacked a lot this year with this makeup tutorial YouTube journey that I want to embark on. I've always been fond of makeup, and I mean, the people that know me and my friends and my family know that that's definitely a passion of mine. Makeup is a passion of mine. And I'm not saying that I'm some big artist or anything like that, but I feel like you should pursue what makes you happy. Talking to friends, you know, makes me happy. And, you know, we all get busy and have lives and don't always have time to talk every single day, right? But this is a kind of a nice way for me to kind of chat with everybody. So what I wanted to try was one of these Becca First Light priming filter. I just got these like two little samples because they came together, and the girl from Sephora was like, I love them both, I don't know which one to recommend, so we're just gonna try the purple one, excuse me, because it's the one that smells the best. I'm trying not to be too crazy with the amount that I'm gonna put in my face, because I know that this stuff goes a long way. Usually when I get ready for work is like, obviously I shower every morning. I may not wash my hair every day, but I do shower every day. So my hands are clean, and I know that. So super important, right? So I don't know if you guys have tried this, but it smells amazing. It smells like clean. It smells just delicious. So I got into this like little theme, right? I wanted to try some of the Becca products because I've only think I've ever purchased her highlights like Champagne Pop and Topaz and whatever color name it's called. So then I went and I got her Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I am in the color Olive. Olive, yes, this is the color Olive. I don't my skin is not, I don't have pink undertones. I have yellow undertones, olive undertones, so I don't like when makeup is pink or orangey. Like, those are big no-nos. Sorry, I'm not really a big fan of this Bubble Pumps. So it's kind of wet still. It's like a little too damp for my liking, but it's okay. We're gonna go with it, right? It's all about that. So I guess in a way this is kind of a first impressions as well. I'm definitely a big fan of these undertones. I don't really go in too much up here because I want to wear concealer anyway, so there's no point of, you know, putting product somewhere that is really not needed. Ooh, yeah, this is really cute. And then I just bring it up here a little bit. I mean, I'm gonna wear bronzer and some other stuff. So the reason for that, I went to Sephora yesterday because I was actually looking for the Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced. They didn't have my color. They had like the really light one or the really dark one, and that was not gonna work out for me. Make sure you come all the way down because you don't want your face to be a different color as the rest of your body. Some people bring it all the way to their ears, but I have longer hair, so my ears are mostly covered, and I don't see the point of that. But anyway, okay, cute. So this is good. So I am a big time Snapchatter. I'm always on Snapchat. I just love to look at people's quirky stories and stuff, and like sometimes I know my stories can be a little interesting. So what I'm gonna do, I was going to try this theory where you put the setting spray before, but I forgot to do that. But from my understanding, if you wear a setting spray before, and this all-nighter from Urban Decay is like everything finish, but it'll just give you this amazing finish, and your makeup will last a long time with this. Super, super, super awesome product. Okay, so I don't really wear eyeshadow for work. I reserve that for times like when I'm gonna go somewhere and I want to look great. But for work, I've been loving this palette by Morphe. I got it from Ulta, and it was like $10. It was nothing. It's called Always Golden 9A. Always Golden. So they have some like really great shade range. They have these awesome mattes, and then they have these shimmery colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that one, and that one is called Splendid. And I like it because it kind of goes really well with my bronzer. My bronzer is gonna be more of like a terracotta like color. I was really into grays before, like grayish bronzers, especially when it came to like sculpting my face. But now that my hair isn't dark, because you know I have like the ombre effect. Oh yay, I finally bought the Sharp Tape from Tarte. It is the shade light medium. This literally is what everyone says it is. It's amazing. Like, it covers so well, and it's mattifying. Like, it will stay in place. It's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Okay, so this is the bronzer that I was talking about that I've been wearing religiously since I bought it. Like, I think I got it around March or April. I got it from Lancôme, and it's called 520 Suede W. It's a dual finish powder. Do you see how it's like more orangey? And I used to think like, oh, my face is gonna look orange, but it looks good. So I actually kind of use this more than those eyeshadows, to be honest. And then I just kind of bring it down here. Even though I haven't contoured my nose or anything, I just like to have that line so that I know that I'm only going to put concealer like in certain parts of my face. So then I think I'm going to move on to this because I don't really do a lot with my eyes right now. And I use a little bit of this stuff because a little bit goes a long way. Just, you know, the standard places. Yeah, especially for work. Like, I'm not trying to look crazy at work. I work in a small town, so I don't need to get all crazy with my look. But, and I'm going to use the same blending brush that I was using for my makeup. Some people may not like that. That might be a no-no for some people, but for me, this is perfect. I don't have a lot of time in the morning to be like switching back and forth between this brush and this blender. I'm just gonna kind of go in, you know. If there are parts of your face where you have discoloration, this is a great way to even out your skin. This portion though, I'll just kind of go. And I usually, yes, I always do my eyebrows first because I feel like if I don't do my eyebrows first and I do them above product, I feel like the product will kind of move my stuff around, which, I don't know, maybe I'm paranoid, maybe I'm weird, but that's how I feel. So it just kind of gives you like a little bit of brightness. If you want to have even more brightness, you can certainly add more. So to set this, because you definitely want to set your concealing, I've been using the Laura Mercier, or Mercier, however you pronounce it, her finishing powder, her like, it has a name, translucent powder. Everyone swears by this thing. I definitely am a big fan of it. I am not the most like perfect makeup routine person. I just kind of like slap things on, and especially in the mornings. And I don't want this video to be like a million hours long, so I'm also kind of rushing. And then I've been a fan of doing this so that when I go to bronze up my face, I don't go through the areas that I don't want to be darkened. You know, you're supposed to bronze and sculpt somewhat, right? Again, I'm not trying to be crazy with it. So anyways, this song is so fucking funny and like it's kind of messed up. It's called Alone featuring Big Sean, but listen to it. Like, who says that? I thought it was hilarious, but okay. So I'm using this MAC brush. It's number 224. I've just been using it a lot for my bronzing because I don't want to like overdo my bronzing. So I feel like this helps me stay focused. And then I just kind of like roughly, I have a small forehead, so I don't really need to do all that stuff. I just do around here, around my temples, just to kind of be cohesive with the rest of my face. I have a Kat Von D brush. I think it's brush number 4. Kat Von D has some fire brushes, and then I'm just kind of like cleaning up the setting powder. I know right now I'm looking a little matte, which is okay. That's the look I was going for. The seasons are changing right now, so just basically beefing this stuff. Okay, so I do not wear fake lashes for work. I'm omitting that step right now because of the time of day it is. So this is where I just kind of put on mascara, and I'm wearing the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. This time of year, I definitely like to wear waterproof because, oh, and I like to really bring this bronzing thing in right here so that it like just totally goes with my, you get it. Anyways, probably putting on mascara is gonna be boring, so I'm probably just gonna put a couple quotes and then I will edit this out. So anyways, guys, I have been doing the online dating for a while now. Well, like off and on. Recently though, I had this somewhat shitty experience. So I understand that most people put like their best foot forward in the first few months, right? And then they're just like super nice, super nice and sweet or whatever. Most people wait a little bit longer before they show you they're crazy, but this dude started showing his crazy side right away. You know, I understand that like sometimes when people like really like you, they kind of put a lot of effort and time into you and everything, and I appreciate that. Like, let me say I appreciate that to the fullest because I'm the same way. If I like you, I'm gonna like give you my all. But there's a difference. And then depending on my mood, I will wear bottom lash mascara. I have this Sephora brand waterproof mascara. It's just a crayon contour. It's a gold shade. And because I'm going with like a bronzy terracotta like color, I just put this in my waterline. And it just gives you a little bit of an extra look. It just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of gives you like a more awake look, I guess, in the morning, which I need. And so right now I'm not gonna put mascara underneath. I just put on the other spray and I don't want to like mess that up. So this guy started acting really jealous and crazy and like was going through my Instagram, which is fine. Instagram is there for everybody to look at. That's okay. I understand. I expect that for people to be like just doing a little research on you. But when you start asking questions about somebody that I don't know everybody on Instagram, people will just start following you, and that's okay. Like, but don't get crazy and start asking me like who all these people are because I don't know. And then when I tell you that I don't know, don't like be Inspector Gadget and think that you know who it is and then threaten to contact this person that I don't know because you think I'm lying to you. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So sorry. Okay, so I also picked up this Makeup Forever Artist Control Pencil. So this is kind of cool because you can contour with these. And aside from contouring, like you can use them everywhere in your face. Like you can use them on your eyes, on your eyebrows, on your lipstick, for your lips, I mean. So I'm also going to use, I'm either going to do Nude Chica by I Love Sarai and Dose of Colors, or I want to do Aesthetic. I think the weather calls for Aesthetic. Oh, it's my favorite one, so who am I kidding? This is why I'm wearing it. Ooh, I have not done highlighter. Okay, so that's okay. I can still do it. Normally I would put on my highlighter before I start setting my face with the Laura Mercier stuff, but since I'm chatting around and I kind of forgot to do that, I'm just gonna do that now. I have this super cute MAC brush that I got. It's the 184. It's the special edition with Star Trek. I know we're in Star Wars. I know it's the same thing. Yes, I know the difference. So anyways, I'm gonna use this one. I'm also gonna use a MAC highlighter that I've been loving. I mean, I have a lot of gold tones, but I've never owned something that was more on the pinkish side, but that wasn't too extreme. Again, I work retail and I work for a cellular company, so I don't want to look like I work at MAC, or no offense to anybody who works at MAC, but I can't be all like over the top, you know, because this is like older people and like farmers and, you know, I don't know. It just seems like it'd be too much. I'm mostly going to spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus. This is their coconut scent, and I love it so much. So, just going to, like, go in with it, right? So anyways, guys, so I was forced to just kind of end things with this guy. I mean, I really liked him at first. Like, I thought he was really cool and sweet, and he had, like, all this... Yes. I know my lighting is not the best, guys. I'm sorry. But you'll be able to see the... Oof. If you could just see it, what I'm seeing. I'm gonna invest in better camera equipment, I promise. Right now, this is just my starting point, you know? And you can either spray some more, which I definitely am, because I like to see that wet look. I don't like the dry look. I like it to be wet. Oh, sorry, this is like the gold. And it's called Show Gold. So anyways, guys, so I had to like end shit with this dude. And it wasn't as easy as I was hoping it was going to be. You know, we weren't dating for that long, so, you know, when somebody tells you that they're not feeling it, you'd think it'd be like, oh, you know, that's cool, like, you know, wish you the best type of deal. That's not how it went. This person got really, like, rude and charged me for some baseball tickets that he was supposed to take me to his Mariner game. And I didn't ask for the tickets. Like, it wasn't even my plan. Like, he planned this. And then he was like, well, because it was the day before, he was like, you should pay for both of them since you broke up with me. And I was kind of like, well, I'm going to pay for mine because I feel like I wanted to be courteous to him. You know, like, I get that I kind of just up and broke up with him kind of in a text message, which I know that is not the most mature thing to do and the most honorable thing to do, but based on this person's reaction to certain things, I felt like this was the safest approach for me. Anyways, I'm gonna line my lips with it. The Artist Color Pencil in Total Taupe. I know I'm gonna look like a chola right now, which is not the look I'm going for. I have smaller lips. I'm not really into the overlining it, or the lips. I know a lot of people are. I overline like a tiny little bit. But not like ridiculous amount of overlining, because I just think that would make me look crazy. I admire like women who can pull off the overline look. I am just not one of them. Normally I'd pair this with my favorite lip pencil of all time called Spice by MAC. But in the spirit of trying new product, I'm using that one. And then this is Aesthetic from the Olive Sarai collaboration with Dozo Colors. Yeah. Yes, girl. I love this color. Okay, I went in a little hard there. But this is normally what it would look like. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I did want to show you what it looked like after I straightened my hair. I also wanted to mention that if you want to pop up this look to make it kind of like a night look, you guys could always do some wing liner and pop on some lashes, and that really brings it up a notch, and that would be more of an evening look. I also did want to clarify that the only reason why I shared that story, that dating story with you guys, wasn't to bash on the guy or anything. It was just simply to make you guys aware of when there are some red flags, whether you're a woman or a man in a whatever kind of relationship it is. Just really beware of those red flags. That way you can decide whether you want to deal with it or not. I mean, there's no sense in dragging anybody on or putting yourself at risky situations. That's all, just giving away some advice. But yeah, and this is the final look. Such a beautiful day out here in Washington. I'm still waiting for that FedEx guy to come through with my phone so I can go about my day. I feel trapped in the house having to wait around for them. But anyways, well, thank you guys so much. I feel so blessed to have been able to film this and upload this, and I hope to chat with you guys some more. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.